Where do you have to come to find the heart of maritime Britain? Ports, yes, extraordinary amount of work going on there 24/7, with the merchant navy bringing us just about all we need 365 days a year. The Royal Navy, certainly, still much admired and still punching above its weight in terms of people and technology. But if you want a close-up of how far our maritime reach is taking us, then all you have to do is come and mess about in boats.
So how can we claim for Britain's sail and powerboat sector the role of #1 ambassador for UK maritime? According to one of Britain's most celebrated sailors, the case is clear.
But where we lead, where we're respected, is in yachting. This is where we have the top sailors, we have the top equipment, and it's expanding. So I think you can justify the comment that actually it is yachting now that is leading Britain as a maritime nation.
It's an extremely significant part of the maritime sector. If only by sheer numbers, there are over 1 million people who regularly get out of the water or go to sea in the UK, and those people are intimately connected with the marine environment and the maritime community and feel that they are.
The figures are startling. Maritime manufacturers have an annual turnover of nearly £3 billion, making boats of all kinds, from inflatables to super yachts, and all the kit you need to keep afloat. Over £1 billion of that goes for export, nearly half of it to Europe.
This is my first time to the Southampton Boat Show, but it won't be my last. The British in boating have got a long history and a big passion and very deep roots into the marine environment. They truly are passionate about the ocean. They truly want to make the next generation products, and you can see it here. You're actually able to experience it. And that really kind of drives what we're all looking for. We're looking for the next generation of boats, easier, safer, and price competitive. And British history has deep, deep roots into making that next generation happen.
Praise indeed. But perhaps just as startling for a country traditionally modest about her own achievements is the diversity of Britain's maritime leisure industry. From sought-after super yachts, more of them in a moment, to boats just right for first-timers.
This is an RS Terror. Perfect starter for the young sailor. You can pop it on top of your car and carry it about anywhere. And with club fees, the whole exercise is going to cost you around about £2,000.
Once you dig below the surface, once you get in touch with your smaller sailing clubs, which are dotted across the UK, you'll realise that getting on the water and getting involved with small boating is not expensive. Joining clubs is a modest fee. 90% of clubs across the UK now own boats of some description, which you can hire for £5 a day. Every club across the country has a youth programme. Turn up on a Friday night, pay your £5, go sailing, learn to sail, meet an amazing group of friends that you're going to have for a long time.
And you don't even have to live by the sea to enjoy your sailing.
There's a lot of things you might associate with the London borough of Brent, but not sailing.
But here on the Welsh Harp Reservoir, close to the clamour of London's North Circular Road and the Wembley Stadium, come young people from all over London to capture favourable winds and discover the joys of sail.
Lady, would you like to get in and put your rudder down?
I've been sailing for 2 years now. I like sailing really fast and going on the water. I enjoy races because I like winning.
You're going to get that. Straighten up. You're off. Good luck, Zeus. Good free going. Good free going. Good goal. So, when you get a chance, put some kicking strap on when you get out there, okay?
Sailing is absolutely amazing. The whole racing side of it, it's independent, it's competitive, it's so awesome to go past people, to race with people, to try and beat, you know, your high scores and everything. It makes you feel awesome.
What I see is children who come down a wee bit nervous when they go out in the water, but I think there's a youngster, a 9-year-old today, a 9-year-old girl who's out there, started sailing at the beginning of the year and is now out confidently sailing and joining in the racing and building life skills, I guess.
And now from little to large, very large.
Today there's about 5,000 super yachts over 30 metres, and Pendennis has played its part in being able to capture a niche within that market. We've done that really through focusing on two aspects primarily. One is that we offer a complete service in-house. So we have all the skills from fabrication through to fine finishing, varnishing, painting, a complete in-house service which gives us flexibility and allows us to ensure the quality of our product. And the other factor which has been hugely important in our success is that we've trained a lot of our people. We currently have a workforce of 360, and of those a third have come through our award-winning apprentice scheme.
It's not just excellence in boat building that tells the story of the British marine leisure industry and the exports that match its reputation. We set other standards too, respected worldwide in training, qualifications and rules for racing. Another mother of parliaments, if you like, under sail and power.
There's no question that the UK is very well respected when it comes to the boating scene in general. And that's on many levels, whether it's racing at an elite level, whether it's racing at an amateur level, or more and more these days, the commercial world as well, where RYA qualifications are actually being used not only in the UK now, but very widely around the world. And there isn't another set of qualifications or training schemes in the world at this point in time that actually delivers that internationally recognised consistency.
There's nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing around in boats, as Ratty declares in The Wind in the Willows. And it seems there's nothing like it for keeping Britain's flag flying around the world either. And the future?
If we continue to expand the facilities available, widen our apprenticeship schemes, widen the number of companies operating in this field, then I can see a very bright future for the yachting industry in Britain.
We are a sailing nation, aren't we? I think that the kids get opportunities, they get into sailing. Sometime in the future, some of these people out here could be your mariners out on the high seas in a few years' time. I think I've just seen one go past there now, haven't I? Yeah, in fact, I think it's the youngster who was sailing we were talking about just then. So who knows, maybe she'll be running the Royal Navy in a few years' time.